I'm actually. I'm.
Still have the 10 from your 20, so I just need 40.
All right. I'm so sorry.
Ross,
Oh, you're live. I can't mute it. Now, can you hear me now? I have no idea what's going on. Can you hear me now? Put a one if you can hear me now. I'm having issues. Hey, Avon, how you doing? Nova, good to see you. Now it works. Okay, again, I was having technical issues, Mr. Bean. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but anyway, it's like, the hospital, right? I went in there for a gallbladder. They were telling me that along with my kidney failure, my chronic level stage 4. By the way, I'm at 22%, which means if it hits 20, it becomes stage 5, in which I go straight on to dialysis. But well, 2 more points, pretty bad. So I'm thinking I'm going there for that. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get High Southern Cowgirl. I go in there and I figure they're gonna tell me that, they need to remove the gallbladder and, because I've been sick as hell. Um no, wasn't gallbladder, people, it was my heart. Apparently I have chronic heart failure to add to the wonderful. Let's see. Hello, bud. Great to know you're home. Yeah, I'm happy I'm home too. I'm really, unfortunately, Susan, it's not great news, but you know what? Not a dead man. That's the way I look at it. I can still, if I can get this under a little bit more control, have it basically have, 10, 15 good years of life. And what I'm doing right now, though, is unfortunately I have no choice because there's a grip of lawsuits being filed against by social services against. Hang on, guys. I got an inbound call. Just hold on one sec. Don't go anywhere. Stevie, how you doing?
Hey, brother. Good to hear your voice.
Good to hear you, man. I actually went in a room looking for you. Somebody had texted me because I told everyone out there. I put this, whenever you see Stevie, tell him because then I'll hunt you down. Well, I mean, I'll come see you. But hey, Mr. Bean. Yeah,
Hey,
see,
George.
no pity. Here's the way it works, guys. I went down in that drainage ditch on my own. My own. I went there. I did this. I have no regrets myself. People have been sending me all kind of that telling me they're so sorry. I'm sorry about what? I'm not gonna. Even if I do have 6 months to a year, it ain't gonna change anything. So what I'm doing right now is fixing up V for Vets. It's on every platform across everywhere. I've spent the last, whatever it takes to get it ready in case something goes. But so you guys will be able to see us on Instagram, Twitter, Rumble, Odyssey. Oh God,
I have a question.
BitChute. But yeah,
Mayo, what the hell just happened?
Um, I, yeah, I watched it. It's fucking crazy. That's the fucking stupidest thing I ever saw. But yeah,
what?
um,
Share what happened? Not
no,
my app.
I, ICE just went online and
Oh
was
no!
talking for a second. Did you see it or
You
no?
know what, Stevie? I am so worried. I am
Did you
hoping.
see it?
Yes. No. I got a call from Graham that it was going on. I'd been sick up to this point. That's why I was late. To be honest with you, I was been getting sick. I had a call from Graham that ICE had gone on live and tried to take an entire pill of medicine. They're not sure if
Yeah, he took his whole bottle of heart medicine. I guess it was heart medicine. That's what he's saying, but I don't know. But
420 high.
he, that that's not the one you'd want to take if you're trying to kill yourself. So he's not gonna die.
No, but
But
he
yeah,
told
an ambulance should go over there, and he needs to go to the hospital and get
And he
stomach
just
pump.
shut down his account too.
he deleted his account. He took down his videos. I'm
He did. I don't know if he took it down. He might have taken it down, but otherwise YouTube did.
That's a
But
good point. That's a good point, bro. I don't know, but I'm telling you guys what. I'm praying for him and anyone out there. It
oh
doesn't matter
yeah,
if you agree with the guy or not. It doesn't matter if you don't like the guy or not. If he really did do this, then we need to pray that he gets help because apparently he needs some help.
No,
This
I
is
thought I was depressed. I didn't know he was depressed.
oh, I suspect. You know what? I tell people this, and they always bring up. Remember the event where they always say, "Well, he does this, he does that," but you weren't out there with that man when he fed the homeless. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but I give him. He's one of my close friends. I'll never stop being his friend. He goes out when
I
he
didn't
helps.
mean to bring this subject up. I just trying to figure out what the hell I just woke up and thought.
I'm scared. I don't. I'm afraid to
yeah.
ask. I don't know what to.
And
So
everybody in chat, because I wasn't the first there. It took me a minute to get there. I was watching something else and whatever, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, I'll pop over there. And then as soon as I got there, and then everyone's like, don't do it, don't do it. And then I don't know. He could have faked it, but I don't think so. But I don't think overdosing on your heart medicine is gonna kill you.
no, but Steven, even if he
It's not
faked
good
here's the
for sure.
problem.
But
You can't. I don't care if he faked it. If I was there, I would have automatically called. I wouldn't have waited. Sorry, I don't play that
what?
game. The fool would
Yeah,
have been on the phone. I would have canceled his goddamn account. I would have called YouTube up. That is just insanity, dude. Then he would not care enough about his friends or to go live on national and do it in front of your friends.
Worldwide.
Yeah, why not? Why? Why in front of your friends, dude? Do you really think
but
true
then,
friends?
and then if he is, I don't know. I mean, even if he did eat his heart medicine, he's probably gonna be okay. Especially if either way, he's gonna probably vomit it all up. There's
That's
90% chance he'll just vomit it up, and it'll be
still
okay
sad.
anyway.
Still sad, Stevie. Now I gotta worry
Yeah,
about
it
if
is
I
sad.
I don't
If I
want.
was going to do something like that, much depressed I was, I wouldn't go live.
And, all right, you know what? We should
No,
stop.
no,
We should
no. You don't go live and do it.
prayers for Ice, guys. That's all I can say. The
Yeah,
God,
I don't know what he did, and the whole chat was like, because the name of the chat kind of blamed Margaret for the whole thing. It's the day
uh,
after Valentine's Day, and I was like, yeah, fucking fuck Valentine's Day.
well,
I think the day after Valentine's Day is like the most depressing day for men with a wife or girlfriend.
oh, Stevie.
Because whatever you did on Valentine's Day, oh yeah, they liked it a little bit, but then they tell you tomorrow, that wasn't enough. You don't love me. You're a piece of shit.
Oh my God. And you know what?
You don't
Sad?
listen to me. You don't
Let's,
read my mind.
let's go better news.
Fucking chicks are crazy.
They are. I would say they. Anyway, so I
I don't
got
know
out.
what happened. I don't know. That's probably not what happened. But
No, I get out of the
I'm
hospital.
sure
Go
what
back.
happened to me.
I got out of the hospital yesterday. I get home, and now I have to. My condition has been upgraded to fucked to completely fucked. But it does let me. But it
Is
does.
that an upgrade? Is that an upgrade?
Yes, well, I'll tell you why it's an upgrade, my brother. Because now that I have
Completely fucked. You get like 4 gold stars, and then you get
yes, I do. I get.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to George, but I hope he's okay. But George. That I was so happy the two of you were on stage talking again. Yay! But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, well, she was not. This is what she says to me, Stevie. Well, Mr. Rockstrom, we just got the word from your hospital what your condition is, and we wanted to let you know that we're increasing your in-home support services amount, and they raised it up. Well, I only had one question. Since you haven't sent anyone to begin with, why not just send me $1 million?
You couldn't keep your mouth shut, could you? I would have just been, okay, great. So what does that mean? And you're like, you motherfucker. You guys never.
Oh, I do. So anyway, after I hung up with them, I get a call from Region. Now this is where it got. I didn't swear, by the way. I didn't swear. I'm just. Oh, good, Mr. Bean, you're okay. But I call Region up. Now this is how stupid this is. They want to argue with me because they're all panicking. Because see, when anything happens to me now, guys, I don't have to sit here and just call my doctor and whine. I because of the gross negligence that multiple companies did to me, social services stepped in because they're considering life threatening to me. They're trying to put me in a home. It's just reality. And they're trying very hard. They came to the door the other day, but I thank God I'm a one. Stevie, it was so great. The fact that
You gotta just dye your beard like black and your hair black, and then they won't know how old you are.
oh wait a minute, I could like literally
You'd
change.
be like, I'm 29. What the fuck?
I could put on a dress and say, I'm Janet. Kevin's not here. Janet's here. I don't care. They can mad, but the thing is, it raised up the amount I get for this idiotic in-home sports system, which they haven't sent anyone. But it also qualifies me for an upgrade on my insurance, which I drastically need. See what? Hey, Glenn, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. See, the thing is, guys, and you look, I put it up there. I need medical supplies, gloves. These idiots are not supplying me gloves. They're not going to supply them. They're not going to do it. I don't understand why. I have.
What do you need gloves? What do you need gloves for?
The infections on my leg. See, the problem now is they have reopened, and that has allowed me to have like 8 or 9 blisters, and I have to clean them out. And if anything gets in them, you need to have gloves on. That is just the way it is. They spread faster than shit. They're highly contagious. I mean, in reality is, guys, if I get the gloves,
How do you clean them? Do you have an instrument like a pick thing or a scraper thing, or do you clean them?
yeah. Well,
What do you do?
if it is a blow level, when the item drains out the liquid and then falls straight down and is like You know what, Stevie? Maybe we should talk about this backstage.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah, yeah.
really
We'll talk
grab-
about this another time.
Yeah, but the point being is you need gloves. Everywhere I've ever gone, they give you the gloves because they know they don't want the cross contamination from the first leg to the next. For some reason, now they're not sending it to me. People, I cannot afford to get food, let alone to buy supplies. And do I want to go through this asking? No, but I don't care anymore. I have no choice. It's the bottom line is that my condition is terminal. How long I get to live, well, that's a different story, whether it's 5, 10 years, whatever. But it's not going to get any better. And I'm actually this time basically saying, I stepped in that water helping the homeless out. My bad, my stupidity. I don't regret doing that. But I cannot afford to keep burdening the same person over and over again to help me with medical supplies and stuff. I can't do this anymore. I mean, I want to be able to leave here with my friends intact. You know, it's like now, it's like I'm sick. I'm constantly sick beyond anything you can imagine. It's ridiculous. I have no way of stopping my stomach aches, my cramps, or anything like that. It's when I was in the hospital, I was lucky enough to be able to get injections of this high grade stuff, but I begged like crazy to get them to let me take it home because I have used an IV on myself before. They could have set it up. There's no real solution, basically. But what I
you probably have to have a nurse come by every week or every day. And
I don't need
they
every.
Probably have to do it yourself.
Yeah, but see the upgrade from the. I could do it myself, Stevie. I mean, this is ridiculous.
I know you could. They won't let you.
Matter of fact, you don't even have to do all that stuff anymore, Stevie. Seriously. They come in and put the pick in, right? And then all you do is attach the stupid IV to the pick. An idiot could do that. I mean, they send you home with diabetic test equipment. If you could do a diabetic test, you can inject yourself with a needle. You can screw a little attachment on. I mean,
the hard part's putting the needle in the pick. That's the hard part. Once that's in, then everything else is gravy.
And that's all they have to do then is give me the bottles. They deliver them every day. I've had it done before. But, you know, it is what it is. But without going that route, you know, like I said, it's just a matter of finance. I don't have finances to get. Somebody once wanted to send me, never mind. So I won't go on and ask for certain items because it's not me. Not even on budget.
I'll send you certain items.
By the way, Stevie, they hacked my account. Somebody, famously unfamous, thanks for coming in. This one, they just fixed it this morning. So I'm just going to laughingly say, haha, you did it. You managed to. Why? I don't really know. I mean, I have 400 people.
Are we on V for Vets or are we on Budgrower?
No. I never will ask for any personal funds on V for Vet. That will never happen. Budgrower is a separate channel. It's going to be separate. It has nothing to do with V for Vets because any money that goes to V for Vets, any money whatsoever, any time we're on V for Vets, whether you meant for it to go to me or not, will go to V for Vets. This is part of our tax regulations. This is what we try to tell people. We can't even have somebody come on our channel and put their PayPal in our channel. That will lose our tax exempt status, which is $7,000 a year. And the penalty is 10 years. This is perfect.
You can't stop somebody from posting it, but you could take their post off.
And I have to announce it every time we see it. It's just, I'm not saying that I can't protect us, Stevie, but there's no sense in me. You know, we just don't want it to get out of hand because then, you know, and then accidents do happen, and they happened last time too. The person didn't do it on purpose. Somebody wanted to give them some money. That's all fine. I'm not saying, but we can't do it on a live feed of V for Vets. You could do it here. You could give PayPals to Ice Cold Audits. If any of you guys are out there worried about ICE and you like to help them out, I'm sure S. Graham he's one of his admins or was an admin or is an admin or could be an admin or who the fuck knows. Bottom line is, if anyone wanted to help ICE, you can most certainly do that. You can most certainly do that here. It is not a violation of our corporation. We wanted everyone to understand that the corporation we put together was 100% transparent and 100% the money goes to you. And with my dying breath, which I'm going to be using, the goal is to get as much funds together for these vets as I can possibly do. And I have people like Stevie Mao and Bell Admin here, S. Graham. They're not going anywhere, guys, whether I go or not. All I am is the voice. That's it. But unfortunately, like I said, I have to ask for help, at least for a little while. Don't worry. I can be dead here soon. I'm not worried about me dying. Everyone else is. Seriously. I mean, that's why I'm not worried about coming out here and asking for help for money to buy supplies, because what's the point? Why do I care anymore? And by the way, I told my doctor yesterday, you want to prescribe me pain medicine? Go right ahead, brother. I have not taken pain medicine for 20 years because I'm afraid I'd be addicted to it. But there's no fear of anything now, people. What if I do get addicted? So what? It's not gonna.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna go out and start robbing people and.
But you watch this. It'll be like some stupid thing like Breaking Bad. I will totally have fun and get in all kind of trouble, and then all of a sudden they'll find out your condition went into remission. You're going to be fine for another 20 years, and I'll spend that in jail. Bell, my brother Bell's in here. Good to see you, Bell. And I said hi to Famous. Yes. But my roommate, he's starting to worry about me. I don't want people to worry about me, dude. It just ruins my friendship. So he goes out of his way today. He doesn't eat for 3 days. And this is ridiculous. I didn't ask you to do this. I don't want you. And he gets this for me. Because I've been out for 2 days. See, that's what I don't want to do. I don't want people feeling sorry for me. Because I'm not dead yet. I haven't been out to feed yet. I haven't gone out for beef event feeding yet with Graham. I'm not dying until that's done. However, I wanted to thank a lot of people for the nice comments you made in the text and stuff. I'm keeping that phone number for a while, and it's transparent, so you can text me. I do read all the texts, even if they're bad, and I've got quite a few bad ones or whatever, but it's all good. Our little organization is great, and I'd like to also thank everyone for giving me 400. I have as many subscribers as V for Vets. I would really love for you guys, because I'm going to be doing my at least one. I'm almost done with this. I'm going to be doing a stand-up. That's one of my bucket lists, to get that stand-up up. So that'll be coming out soon. So Bud Grower will be still up and running for that. Trust me when I tell you this. It would be nothing I would air on V for Vets. Just please don't bring your children. It'd be one unedited rant by Bud.
Damn,
Well,
I can't find you on my phone, dude.
What do you mean? You erased me from your phone?
No, I can't on YouTube. I can't find you.
Oh, yeah, well, someone tried to hack Bud Grower. So you're going to have to you're going to have to go to a link of mine. I'll put one in there, and then go from that link. You'll be able to find the channel. Like I said, some fool went in there and shadowed me. Not only did they do that, but they removed all the comments. So see, even if I went live or if I went to your channel or no matter where I went, Bud Grower had no comments whatsoever. They removed all the comments. Now, when the show aired after the show, then you could see all the comments. So the only way I could possibly see the comments, what I've been doing is I come into any of the shows I'm at with V for Vets. Because then I can see what they're talking to Bud about. But this morning they got it all fixed. Now, Graham just put up the link for you, brother. If you hit that, it'll take you to my channel and will reinitiate. See if they dropped you as a link.
You can't even find this stream that I'm on my tablet talking to you.
I know. That's why you have to hit that one that Graham put up, because what's going on is this man went in and removed not only my so I couldn't say anything to anyone, but no one could say anything to me, and no one could see my channel. Literally, they can't see my channel. Now, according to
there's no way for me to see a chat on my tablet, right? And be on streaming.
Oh, I don't know, but what I can do is no. I can send you. I'll send you the Bud Grower link on Messenger. You're on Messenger, right?
No.
Hold on.
But you got my number. You can just text me it.
What?
I'm trying to get it on my phone. I'm trying to bring this up on my phone so I could look at chat. And normally, if I'm on like a panel like this or something on somebody's thing, as soon as I turn on my phone and hit YouTube, it's like, oh, you want to watch the same thing you're on already? Like, yeah.
Hey, Bell.
And this time it's like, we don't know no Bud Grower. There ain't no Bud Grower. I go to my subscription. Oh, there it is.
I love that. Keeper of the list. Welcome in, brother. And yeah, I managed to get Bud Grower fixed enough for me to be able to actually come on here and talk to you guys. Like I said, whoever did this did a good job at it. I got to applaud them. They removed my ability on Bud Grower to talk anywhere or to receive any form of talking, and then they shadowed my channel. You know, that kind of dedication just kind of brings it home, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Hey, Keeper. I finally got chat.
Oh, nice. Now you can see the little link. Yeah, I'm hoping that Ginger will come in, and maybe since that happened, they were able to fix the error, and I'll be able to see her when she comes in, but I haven't been able to get a hold of her. So that's where we are.
Seems like stuff's getting worse, with at least for me. I don't know. I don't think they fixed anything.
Well, you mean no? I mean, when I say they fixed, I'm not saying they actually fixed anything, but they made it able for me to see the chat, so that's fixed.
Okay.
I mean, at least like it, dude. It was so bad that I would go in a room with Bud Grower. I'm not even kidding you, dude. There'd be nothing there. That there's just absolutely nothing. No comments from anyone coming in. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm like, what the? Yeah, they got rid of me. They erased me from existence, brother. They took me right off the screen. I'm like, oh, come on. What you know? And I'm like, but then I started thinking about it. That is quite conniving. I mean, think about it, Stevie. We're not going to take your channel away, dude. We're not going to do that at all. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure you can't talk. The worst thing you could do to someone like me, guys, seriously. I mean, I don't care if I have 20 people complete forever. You will not, two things you won't, and you can ask my doctor this shit. You won't forget me, and you will hear me. I mean, that's just the two things. The doctor's like, well, I forgot you twice in a row. He doesn't forget me now. Trust me.
Let me tie a string around your finger so you don't forget me. Just think about Bud every time you look at your finger and why it's turning purple.
Well, what I did was, since he kept forgetting me, I called him up in the morning, and I would leave a message on his answer machine. Like, hold on.
Every day?
Every day. I'd call him right as I was getting sick.
Good timing.
And I'd let him listen to me getting sick for about 30 minutes, and I'd hang up. after a while, then one of the operators started answering the phone and talking to me, and they brought up, they go, "You don't have to call every day." And she says, she goes, I'm just, you don't have to call every day. And I mean, it's not, she goes, I would have answered, but it gets hard to listen to after a while. And I sat there and I listened, and I finally said to her, "Yeah, I know it." But could you imagine going through it and then being told you're forgotten? I mean,
You know, it would have been the perfect response to that would be like, well, it must be nice to be you.
let's see that. That's all right. We're friends, by the way. We're friends.
Yeah.
Me and that lady are friends because
It's
I
good to have
told-
friends. Otherwise,
well, she thought it was kind of funny, dude. She understood. But with all the nonsense going on, Stevie, that I don't know if you've heard some of it, but I mean, so far, Social Security has had to fire 2 doctors, 3 home health care centers, and a delivery service of the ambulance service, and IHSS. They're suing half of them. They're what possible? I'm not kidding you guys. I'm going to document this, not so that I can put down people, because I can't explain to you the number of fucking hours of pure comedy I have just from what's happening to me. That the absolute, at one point, these idiots sent a letter to my house. I actually had showed this attorney in, and he actually asked me, "Are you sure you didn't make this?" Because they actually admitted that the mistakes they were doing to me, even though I had it been listed as critical. They flat out just don't care. But not even to the point where they don't care. They don't have a problem telling you they don't care. Who does that? So my point on that is just simply, you have a family member you love, guys. You care about them. They're sick. You need to cover their ass. You need to go in with them. You need to make sure these idiots are doing the right thing. I took my mother in one time, full started telling me she had pneumonia. I'm like, no. She's dehydrated. They called the cops on me, and I made them pull the file. She had messed the file up, just like I said. They were going to give her antibiotics and stuff, which would have affected her because she has Alzheimer's. So I'm just telling you guys, it's not that they're incompetent. Kurt! Thank you, brother. Actually, Kurt, I'm happier than I've been in a while. I now realize that when they told me the other night I had chronic heart failure, that I have no reason to stress about so many things that I was. I now know what I have. I know what can be done and what can't be done. There's no more guessing. You know, I'm not saying that I won't live maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 years probably, but it doesn't matter to me anymore. I got what I want. I got my charity. I got my friends, and
you could be Santa at the mall for like 10 years in a row. You like set the record for the longest Santa.
Not trying to be stupid or anything, but I mean, I'm not young, and then I'll already be in my 70s if and when I pass. I mean, who the fuck wants to live to 90 in this day and age? There's not going to be any food left. It's not going to be food, riding. But in the meanwhile, we are going to go around, pass out, and do things for the vets and the homeless, like my brother Brent. He's no more healthier than I am, and he's out there with a wheeler doing it, so I can get out there with a wheeler and do it. Yay!
Yeah,
and
realistically, from the day you're conceived, you're dying from that point on. Yeah, set the clock. Set the clock. Tick tock, tick tock. See how lucky you get. How many viruses you don't get. How many bacteria infections you get as a kid. Whatever. And kids are really vulnerable, you know.
I could.
It's like in poor countries like the Philippines, it's like there's almost a fourth of kids that don't make it to 10 years old.
Well, there's another way too. I got for doing the fundraiser for the medical supplies for me, not for V for Vets. I don't want anyone confused. There is a medical one going for V for Vets, and I have put enough supplies together so we can go out and help the vets. Recently, the most exciting news I have is that Graham managed to find a veterans encampment. So
Awesome.
hopefully, we can go there. I can make some contacts, do my interviews, and then I am going to try to stay there. And I'd like to stay there for an entire week. I want to be able to document into what these vets are going through, and to properly prepare myself if I ever go homeless. No, just kidding. But honestly, I want to be able to talk to them and understand what they're going through. Is a week equivalent to homeless forever? No, it's not. But my health is very bad, so a week to me is going to be like a couple months. Am I going to film everything they do? No, but I'm going to film the condition they are. I am a Catholic, so one thing I'm very good at is guilt. And I'm going to take
You
yes.
got a tent and a cot and everything.
I was a Catholic till the age of reasoning, but I'll take these to the city council. I found out some things you can do. You don't have to go after the entire country. You don't have to go after the entire state. You can go after your area, your town, your county, and what you can do is make not homeless illegal. That is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't like for some reason in that small brain, you think these people are living on the street because they want to. So your idea is I'm going to make them pay for being a criminal by going homeless. It's not a crime to allow them to be homeless. It's not a crime to extort things from them. What the crime is that these motherfuckers are actually poor, starving, and homeless. And we in California are proud to say that in 5 years, 2 years ago, we won't have homeless. We just negated to tell you that what we're going to fucking do is we're going to chase them into your state. So get all excited, get all furry in that feeling and thinking, Jesus, we're really giving a fuck about these homeless. And usually this conversation chases everyone away, but I don't care. Like I said, I came on here to try to get a little money to buy supplies I need. Fuck it. My roommate, like I said, had mercy on me and got me some supplies for my stomach that would last for a little while, whatever. But also to let you know about V for Vets. And if you've heard enough of me talking about it, then you're not going to be happy with me because I have nothing to lose now. I'm going and this is it. I will do whatever. I'm announcing this now if there's enough of you in here. If you have a crazy idea that you'd like to see me do, if you donate to V for Vets on the V for Vet PayPal, you can write that off as a tax write-off, and I will do whatever act you want. And that's not the funny one is the alligator one. I'm terrified of alligators. I don't got anything to lose anymore, Stevie. So go ahead.
You know how to juggle? Can you juggle?
Juggle, no, but I fuck it. Give me 3 alligators and I'll throw them in the air and run. Look, I'm telling you guys, serious. Come up with something fucking insane. I'll do it. Give enough money for V for Vets into the V for Vets PayPal. Once it hits that, it's government controlled. Once I know it's there, shit, I'll jump off the side of a fucking building and pull a string. Whatever. I don't give a shit. It's not like, oh my God, you're gonna die. I'm already dying. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with my shit. But our total goal, and will be our goal, is to make Camp V for Vets. I'm telling you guys right now that I will make this happen. Remember this day. This is the day I tell you I will make this happen. I don't care how much it is. There will be a V for Vets camp before I die. That's what I want my legacy to be. And I've got great people around me that will make it work. There is no way it won't work. Oh, and getting ready to do the merchandise, Stevie. Did you make any other arrangement, any modifications? Because I like the one you made for me. If you guys,
I got all kinds of versions of that.
My God, send me the one you think is best, man. Because I'm not
I
kidding.
don't know.
I've
Best
got
for what? For a
well,
sticker, it should just
no,
have like a YouTube thing on
right.
it. But
I,
for
I
it
specifically for
depends
the
what you're
sticker.
gonna use it for.
Well, no, the sticker will say winner, and then have the V for vets. But the other ones now got a hold of tree or T. It's no longer Tea Tree, and there's another one. These two companies put out the products. We want to give them our logos and automatically start in on it. So we'll probably be doing hats, hoodies, T-shirts, and sweats. There were some that offer hi Mr. B that offer um um them.
Imagine if you get a sponsor, that would like imprint the logo on the sweats and then
Well, Stevie, you're
give you the
working
sweat.
the majority of the cost, Stevie, is what you do. And honestly, dude, like I said, that's all your shit. We want to make sure. Which we have a meeting anyway that you're gonna have to come to. We have to finalize making your title official. Yay! Stevie gets the official title. That of course will be Dickhead. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
I thought
Well, no, you credit where credit's due, and no matter what happens, Stevie, no matter what happens, the rights remain in Beaver Vets and Stevie Mouse possession. Nobody else's. Nobody can walk away with your stuff. We're never gonna let that happen. Even if you
Right.
decide to pull out and you don't want to use, then you pull out and you take it with you. But that's never gonna happen.
I would never do that. I would
I know
never
we
do that.
would never do anything to get you to do that. But
I'm not an Indian giver.
like I said, if you guys can help me out with medical
I'm so
supplies,
Indian though.
that'd be great. If you don't want to help me out, consider going to V for Vets, and if nothing else, signing up. The exciting things that we have been working on, but YouTube has now offered 501c, which we are. They have offered 501c people the ability to go ahead and do super chats and memberships, and the money goes straight. If you have a 501c account, they will deposit the money straight into that account, which means bypassing the restrictions we have on it. But in order to do that, we need a few more subscribers. Okay, we need 10,000 subscribers.
I thought it was
But
1,000, I guess. I don't
we
know.
need that 10,000 is how many they require. However, Stevie, there should be no problem with us getting 10,000 subscribers. Once we're accepted, I know laugh in this community, I fully agree with you. But I have not just been working on this community. I've gone all over the place because I knew my health was bad. And right now, to get into some of these communities that do nothing but charities, they don't have panels, they don't have drama, they just do charities. You have to
Right.
basically be investigated by them before you're invited in. If you're not invited in, you can go in there and you can talk to yourself all you want. No one's going to respond. But once they know that you are an actual honest, which we are, I'm not even. That's just that we are. We're the standard in this community. You don't have a 501c. You're not the standard. Thank you. Just it. So we're hoping they're going to let us in there. Once they get us in there, dude, our memberships will fly up. We'll have 10,000 without even thinking, hopefully. And then I can automatically initiate. I've already started the program. Just because you don't have 10,000 people, they still allow you to use a lot of the advertising features and stuff in there, which Viva Vets is now part of. But remember, Steve, I can talk about this all night. All night. There'd be no stop.
When I first got into the First Amendment community, it was like growing and growing and growing and growing, and then it like hit this plateau where it's like, and then it like, I don't know if it's coasting or going down, but it's not growing anymore.
Well, I've listened to a lot of these different channels talking about
I think it's because of the drama. The
Yes.
whole drama side of it.
Yes. That's exactly what I heard too.
I don't know why it went to. I don't know why it went to panels and stuff. I mean, we're on a panel right now. It's kind of stupid for me to say, but I don't know why it went to so many panels. And then there's like people who don't audit and they just harass auditors, talk
Yes.
bad shit about auditing. They pick apart the audit. Why'd they say that? I don't know. That whole side of it made it negative. And nobody wants to have negativity in their life, especially
No.
from YouTube.
Well, that's fine though. We are actually I think that we will do not only our good, but YouTube too. You can honestly, I've heard a lot of bad things about YouTube, but then I bring up us. What you including us? How about Al SoCal? I mean, you can't sit here and make these people make blank across the board statements. I understand there's some of them out there doing that, but you look at Al SoCal, you look at Air Cold, your friend. Air Cold doesn't go out there and attack cops. It's not fair to judge the entire community on a group of.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people do it the right way. The way I would do it. I don't know. I'd be polite. I'd be like the guy from New York. What's his name? I don't know. The guy with the beard. I'd be like him. From Nantucket. Where is he from?
I don't know, but Smo Diego goes out there and does it, and he's not. See, all I'm trying to say is, people started to talk that way. That's, if you guys remember it, that's what happened with my entire family. They dropped me because I actually went in the 1A community. It's just unbelievable. It's like, what did I do? I mean, honestly, you're going to judge me for something somebody else did?
But as big as the auditing community is, there's like the opposite of it. Like every action has an opposite and equal reaction. There's another group on the other side, and they're the frauditor group.
Oh, I know.
There's the auditors and people that call them frauditors. It's like, and there's almost as many on both sides. It's like horrible. That's why I'm just disgusted with the whole thing.
I agree, and I laugh.
I can't deal with the drama part of it.
I laugh at that shit, Stevie. These frauditor people out there attacking all these auditors, they're making money off the auditors. They're doing the same thing the auditors are doing. They're no different.
Except they're not even going out there and risking anything.
Exactly. They're just taking
behind the computer. Yeah.
Yeah, and they weren't shit before they started doing those videos. Like that Dr. Beer shithead, whatever his name is. Defrauder, Professor shithead. Like, why do you have to attack people, dude? Why don't you just go on and do your own thing? You don't like the 1A community, you don't go in the 1A fucking community. The only reason you come in and make a show about how shitty these people are is because you're trying to prosper from them. So in other words, you know better. I mean, if you want the truth, every time you see this one guy show, he has a butt list of fucking people who donated, his sponsors. What's up? Why even have a sponsor? B for Vets doesn't get paid. So why don't you stand behind your conviction, Mr. I want to point out these eBay and fraud people. I'm getting sick of hearing that too. If anyone has a problem with, see, that's the thing, guys. They don't want us helping each other. They do not want you helping your neighbor. They don't want you helping your friend. They don't want you helping anyone but fucking them. There's a group of guys that go around bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch. What's going on in here? Some e-begging? And then I go and watch their channel and they have fake arguments which they set up behind stage in Discord. And then each of the idiots has taggers like, let's piss off idiot, give me money. And then the other idiots, let's piss off that idiot, give me more money. And it's all about gimme. Just don't give them any. So you hear people talk that way, you just walk away. And especially if you're talking about nonprofit charity organizations, because your money is actually followed. You're not just pissing it in the wind. There's proof where it went. They don't like us because of that. They do not like that one bit. And just keep watching. Just keep watching, guys. Just keep watching. They're not going to like us anymore because we're never going to change. We We love every single one of our 408 subscribers. You guys are godly. I'm not talking buddy. We're talking about V for Vets. You guys are just fucking phenomenal. And we'd rather only have 400 of you than 10,000. And because we were offered that. We were offered to take a channel that had 80,000 followers on it. They were going to give that channel to us. In return, we would give them the V for Vet channel. No. Because those 80,000 people didn't come into that channel to help out vets. On the phone, man. I got to mute for a sec. And he's calling.
What did you say? Meatball? Thought I heard meatball. They're making me hungry. Yes, I don't know what that was with ice tonight. That was kind of a something. I think it was a reaching out for help thing. I don't know. That was crazy. I don't know how he's gonna get his channel back now. I don't know how it got shut down so fast. It's like, I guess YouTube reads comments. They read the live chat or something, and then red flags go up, and they know when something crazy happened like that. Everyone's like, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And he's like, I did it. And then, I don't know. I think they got an algorithm to catch that kind of stuff, maybe. Maybe not. It got shut down really fast.
All right. The rest of the Beaver Vet family is coming over. My brother Bell, admin, and they're all happy that you're up on panel. We've all been worried about this, Stevie. So they're running over to say hi now. Look for Ginger, people. They were supposedly able to fix the thing. So if they honestly fixed it, then Ginger's going to be in there and I'll be able to see her, hopefully. Because the same thing that was happening with her is what was going on with V for Vets, whatever. So I'm waiting for them to show up, but so what else is up? Hold on. Stevie, keep talking. I want to bring someone to our show. What? No, I know I laugh because you ain't saying a fucking word, but
when you were off, I was talking. I was talking the whole time. But I don't know if I can do it again. I don't know what to talk about.
Do you know Steve, we can now simul broadcast? Did you know that? Did I tell you that? We can go on 4 different platforms now from V for Vets.
Oh, so you can do like Facebook or TikTok or whatever. Or
exactly. I've got.
I don't even know the names because I don't have any of those.
I unfortunately I had to set them all up, which was kind of scary to begin with, but I did. I went ahead and did it. And so what I'm hoping though is I haven't done it yet. So we're gonna do it live on V for Vets, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, I don't see Ginger.
What?
Damn it.
Yeah. Hey Ginger, I see you. My phone's over there, but
God damn it. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to open up another thing for Ginger so I can see her. And I'll give her the tag. If anyone that wants to come up, of course, I'll drop
She's
one.
I'll drop up another thing.
Well, I don't understand why I can't see her. I can see the chat again. It's just evil is all that is. I'm getting them back on the phone again. I'll call them up now and know to talk to. Their suggestions are always the same as everyone tells you. I mean, like I don't get why they don't understand how simple it is. I already know to go to her panel and to drop her and resubscribe. I already know to go to my backstage and make sure she's not on the list. Oh, you're funny. She's mad at you. Are you mad at me? Yeah, so
Can
whatever.
you send me the link so you can come up?
Yeah, I put it out there. I don't know how. I need to. In order for me to do this, I have to go V for Vet. So, or Bell, you got to get the link and re-put it back out in the chat because anything I put, she can't see. Which
He already did that.
Already
He
did
did
that.
that before. He did it before you did it.
Yeah, because he's on top of shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
but this Bell.
Bell, yeah. For whom the bell tolls. So honestly, I had to rearrange things because they're sending me to all these. Which by the way, I had Regal actually had the nerve to hang up on me. That was a big mistake. I didn't swear to her or do anything like that. I have a witnesses to this, and I set her up because I'm tired of Regal too. Regal can kiss my ever-loving ass, so I had to find a justifiable reason to drop him. Her to go kiss my ass and hanging up gives me the justifiable reason that she's not working with me, so I can change companies. Remember, people, nothing is permanent. Don't let them tell you. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Do what you're going to do to me. You obviously think it's funny that I'm suffering and you just keep dragging my ass along. You know, her whole entire thing was, well, we've only been here a month.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Ginger.
Ginger.
I really don't care if it's been here a month. I mean, the reality of the situation is I've been going through this for 6 months. How long she's been involved is not my concern. I just don't care.
See,
However,
Bud was whimpering when this whole thing started, Ginger, and then I already got him almost yelling. He'll be yelling in a minute. Give me a couple more minutes. I'll get him yelling.
He says he doesn't, but he always does.
No, trust me, when you watch my stand-up, you'll actually be able to hear me yelling. I do one act I yell because I yell, man. I'm a loud mouth. I got a big mouth anyway. What the...
Do you? No. Not you. Is nobody talking or?
Yeah, I'm not feeling good, Stevie.
Of course, I'm muted.
I didn't know if my internet was doing something or not.
No, I accidentally muted. There you go. No, I'm not even talking to her, Graham. I'm simply replacing her. Idiot.
Take
I have,
tonight I'll call her in the morning.
yeah, right after I got off the phone with her, I immediately hit auto dial for Social Security and told them, okay, she told me to go screw and hung up on me. Now my new one.
I thought you were swearing at them yesterday.
IHSS. Not Social. I talked to 3 different because you got Social Security, you got elderly abuse, and you have IHS, all competing to try to keep out of trouble. I don't really have to do anything. It's hilarious. I'm not even kidding you guys. I want to sue.
Do you qualify as elderly yet? I don't think so.
Oh yeah. I qualify according to SS, who are trying to drag my ass into a hospital because of that qualification.
They're like, okay, you're old. Get the fucking no.
Get the fuck
Just the hospital, will you?
They're calling it abuse. it's abuse on the end of the people doing it to me, right? They're going after them, but what they're getting me for is that I cannot take care of myself. I'm a danger to my health, so they want to step in and remove you. Well, whatever. They get mad about the whole thing, Stevie, but you were with me and flat out. I mean, hypothetically, because I will never admit, hypothetically, hypothetically, I could have sat around for months, up to about 5.5 months, and finally got. I have a condition. It's not hypothetical. It's what do you call it? Acne in your legs. It's a buildup gets up and locks your legs up if you don't use them. Well, I let it go. Right, and I got that crap. It didn't reach the point of needing to operate. Operating would kill me. They basically cut you open and they slice your muscle.
They shouldn't let it get. You shouldn't let atrophy get that far. You gotta move you when you're in the hospital. You gotta. You should have had people coming in there and moving your legs. And
is that why they put my legs in the pulley after my accident to make sure they
Yes.
didn't lock up? Oh.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
KY. Stevie's
Hey.
here. My brother KY, and I'm with Stevie. Look at Stevie's up there.
I'm here too. What am I? Invisible?
No, I love you, but I haven't talked to Stevie in a while.
We're mad at you. We're not talking to you.
Oh, be quiet. Don't start that.
So it's I actually, you know what? I did not swear. I did not say anything inappropriate, but I did tell that woman that
That's
she
not
needed.
what I heard yesterday on the
Oh,
phone.
you're full of it, bud. You called her a cunt and everything else.
Yeah.
That was okay. You want to actually pay attention to what I'm saying before you jump in. This was 5 minutes,
Hell no. Hey,
right?
I love
That
giving
was-
you the raspberries. True or not?
8:00 in the morning, this idiot from Regal called me because of the problems. I called Social Security because they went to do something else to me. So Regal's now upset at me, which I don't care. And they wanted to argue with me on the phone. Now, Rinian was standing there, no cuss words, no losing control. I just talked to her nice and sweet. And she
That's
couldn't
hard to
handle it.
believe.
I know. I did it on purpose. Because the only way I can get rid of Regal was to show just cause. If I went on there on her recorded call and did anything that would give them just to not drop them, then I would not be able to go through social services. That's what they said. But since I stayed calm and let her hang up on me and just keep over talking me and just telling me to shut up when I was trying to explain to her something, and I actually told her, you should be listening to me. No, I said you should be listening to me. I am the client. You need to understand. She didn't want to do it. So now I get a new place. Yay.
Yeah.
It's all right, guys. I'm going to walk. I'm going out. I got nothing to lose anymore. I'm not scared anymore. I was. But I now know what I have. I know how long I got. If it gets better, great. If not, oh well. But I'm, like I said,
Are you saying that you're not going to be able to do cartwheels anymore? Are you saying?
no, unfortunately, no more cartwheels.
Ever again?
Me was successful.
Yes.
If they put a big enough one on, then you could have
Well, it's on my forehead.
do
I'm a- I'm a dickhead.
They didn't put it where they were supposed to. It's on your end of your nose.
You're a mushroom. You're a mushroom.
It was real funny though. She called me up, dude. Really. Go ahead.
You guys
Sorry about what?
Ginger mute.
Yeah, you guys woke her up.
No, we didn't.
Stevie who? Stevie who?
I know. Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Did you get that clip of that the other day?
That's
Yeah.
my ringtone. That's my ringtone on my phone. If you call me.
I love that. No, I'd rather have the one. Stevie. Meow. No.
Well, I had the one, but that's still my. For I get a message, you
That
know.
was funny.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that
was
one
saying
from
meow,
Furry.
meow, 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 and then as soon as I stopped, the cat went meow, and I muted.
That's my ringtone now. You're like
See, she just did
Stevie,
it again.
meow 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 meow, and the cat's like meow, and that repeats. It's kind of cool.
At least if something happens to me, she could call and do voice thing and say meow, and it'll call you.
Yep.
Oh, dang it!
So
I
what
gotta get.
what was wrong, bud, that you fixed it?
I can't watch the chat anymore. How do I get out of it?
Well, they hacked into the account, YouTube said, and they not only deleted the chat portion so I couldn't see any chat anywhere, no matter where Bud went, or the main thing was I couldn't respond. I couldn't type in anything.
Right.
Then they went in and they shadowed my entire account. Most people cannot find me. The notice won't come up. It's like I don't exist. They were
Yeah,
supposed
'cause
to.
I didn't get a notice about this.
No, I got to go back and call them up again. Person who hacked into my account fixed it, so they were
Got a
supposed to.
notice. I got a notification. I just
That's
seen it now.
that's hilarious because see, the only one I keep telling them about is to fix Ginger. Why is she blocked, and who else might be blocked up as well? You know. So yeah, I got that settled. At least now I can see things in the chat, KY, with Bud Grower.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't believe it.
That's my ringtone, and it repeats. And it still freaks me out because I don't get that many calls, so I
That's
get like
crazy.
1 or 2 calls a day.
Oh, you all heard that, right? So now I'm going to put Stevie's phone number in the chat, and you all are going to call him up.
I'm gonna have to
Phone
listen to
number
that.
647-391.
8675 309.
309, that's right.
I don't know. Did you see any of the stuff that happened with Ice Cold?
Oh my
KY?
God.
No, what happened?
Are you
Or
serious?
Ginger?
Ice said he was going to kill himself on live feed, and then he took a supposed bottle of heart medicine on live feed. His channel is down, which could either have been by him or by YouTube.
Right.
But the rumor I hear is he's selling it to get money. That's what he was bringing up, that he wanted to sell it. So I don't know.
So what? So
You
what?
see what Bart just said? Everything's okay. He deleted his channel again.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really hard to come back from that, you know. But that's what I said when, when he got kidnapped and stuff. It's gonna be really hard to come back from that. But he came back from that. But this one, I don't know. It's like strike. I don't know what strike this is. Is this strike 3 or strike 2? I don't know.
Strike
It's
5.
gonna be hard to come. It's not strike 1.
No,
So,
it's either 3 or 4.
yeah, I think yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
To be perfectly honest, it's either 3 or 4.
Yeah. I think it's
Perfectly
strike
honest,
3.
it doesn't matter.
Which is sad to see.
No, it doesn't matter how many strikes. If
He jumped the shark,
Hold
Fonzie
on.
jumped the shark.
All
That
right,
was it.
hold on. If YouTube sees that tape, it's over. There is no strike 1, 2, or 3. Your channel is gone.
If they took it down, it's gone, period.
Yep, not the video, the whole channel.
Yeah, but he could have hid the channel too right after. You don't know. So you
No,
stick to it.
there's no way you
You
can
don't
hide.
eat a bottle of, you don't eat a whole bottle of pills and then
You don't hide. There's no way to hide your channel, Ginger. You can't hide your
Maybe
channel.
he put candies in it. Maybe there weren't pills in there. He could have put
And-
nerds or something in it.
yeah,
No, but
yeah,
wait,
you
it don't
know what?
matter. It doesn't matter if it was fake or not. The fact that he did it is what matters. It just doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
right. Well, you know, there's a big difference. There's a big difference of you ate the pills or you didn't. And I didn't see him eat the pills. I didn't. He like showed, and there was like maybe 15 at the bottom. He showed the pill bottle, and then it was like I don't know. And then he was talking and talking, and you know the camera moved and stuff, and you can't see the pills. And all of a sudden he's like, oh, like he ate them all, but there's no, you don't see the pills fall in his mouth or anything. It almost seemed like maybe I don't know, like a stunt, but I don't
I
know.
don't think he did.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a cry for help, for sure, but I'm not gonna classify it more than that because I don't know. I don't freaking know. But I know it's a cry for help because you wouldn't go posting something if you were serious about that. You wouldn't do that.
Well, if it was a cry, see, the thing is, Stevie, I know because in that way, when I start going dark, but um, most of the time when someone feels that way, they're too embarrassed and they won't say nothing. They keep it to themselves. They don't announce it to a whole crowd of public people when someone wants to do something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're announcing it and talking about it, you're asking for help is what you're doing. Which is I don't know, it's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just what it is. You know, you're asking for help.
I don't think
You don't know that you're asking for help. And the people that hear you don't know that you're asking for help, but
I don't
you are
think you
asking for help.
understand what I just said.
I didn't hear you, Ginger. I'm sorry. Say it
No,
again.
yeah, you did when I said that um that sentence I made before you made your statement. Hi, Quan.
Well,
Yeah, she came to the side of the bed and said hello, and now she left.
This may be an
I don't
unpopular.
remember what you said, Ginger. I'm kind of high. I'm sorry. I had some
Well,
brownie.
this may be an unpopular statement, but if somebody tells you they're going to kill themselves, it doesn't matter whether you think they're faking it or not. You pick up the phone, you call the police, or you call someone near them. Because the one thing you don't want to do is that one time this idiot goes out and drinks a bottle of shit to kill himself and dies because nobody bothered calling, which is because he cry wolf. I just don't want to risk it. I'm sorry. And then if they, then you got to decide afterward what you want to do. I mean, remember, if it's your friend and he keeps doing it to you, then what kind of a friend is that? Keeps scaring you to death and making you do shit. I mean, that's why we're your friends. That's why we're your friends.
Ah, that feels better.
However,
Oh, KY's got visitors after dark.
You know what? This happens every year. It happens every year. It's like everybody's fine all summer, all spring and summer and fall. Everybody's fucking great. Nothing happens. Nobody's dying. Nothing happens. Nobody's fucking crazy. And then you get and then winter comes, and then you get a whole bunch more shootings. You get the suicides go way up. Christmas is horrible. Everybody dies. All the old people die when it's cold. And then there's Valentine's Day, and then they should have never made Valentine's Day, or if they made it, they should have made it in March or something, spring or something.
yeah, but then you don't have that great massacre.
In Chicago, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I've had lots of aunts and uncles. I'm not a young buck, and just as you guys, this is everybody up here and everybody listening, we've all had grandparents and great grandparents and uncles and aunts and great aunts, and it's like they're all dead now.
Yeah, I've all lost everybody but my one aunt.
Yeah.
She's 3 years older. 4 years, 3.5 years older. But otherwise, I've lost all the rest of my aunts and uncles are all gone.
Yeah, my mom was almost. I have one uncle left, and my mom was like next to the youngest out of like 9 kids, and everybody older than her is gone already. But she's 83.
Yeah,
Most
my
of
mom
them
passed away 7 years ago, a week before her 80th birthday. So yeah, and she was her 3 younger siblings. 2 of the older 2 are gone, and just my aunt Jane, the youngest one, is left. Of the 13 brothers and sisters, my dad's side is all gone, been gone for years.
Pretty much all my aunts and uncles. I mean, on my dad's side, I had none because he was the only child. But on my mom's side, there was 9 kids, and so, but when they died, it was started at the top. Whoever was first born was first dead, and it's worked its way down. It's kind of weird to look at it that way.
I'm just gonna pour a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Sorry for being morbid. How did we start talking about this stuff?
I have no idea.
Ice. You gotta have ice. Fuck you, ice. Stop it.
Right, ice. I
That's
hope
weird.
I hope he's okay.
Yes. If anybody mentions anything suicide stuff, I go to a dark place because my brother committed suicide. My brother committed suicide by train, and so trains trigger me, and suicide triggers me, and it's like PTSD. It's like my brain just short circuits if someone starts talking about that.
You need to have more positive things.
Yeah, and when I go to Thailand, they have the Pattaya Flyers Club, and Pattaya is like I don't know, it's where us old guys go to have a good time. It's a big old city, right? And they have the Pattaya Flyers Club, and that's the people that jump out of the buildings because they don't want to go home, because whatever. I don't know. And so there's like people jumping out of 10-story buildings all the time.
And that can't be a tourist attraction.
No, for sure. And the Brits don't do that. They're like, oh, he didn't have any balls. He should have got down in his birthday suit and swam out in the water and tried to swim home. That's what he should have done. Nobody'd have to clean him up.
I'm back.
Jesus,
Look who's back. Back again.
My roommate made the best egg sandwiches. I can still eat egg sandwiches. Yay!
Yay. Egg sandwiches are awesome.
What?
Did you put onions?
No.
Why?
Didn't have any.
Oh, did you put dill weed in it?
No, actually, it's just the cheese, eggs, and bacon.
You could live off that for a long time.
How can you eat bacon with no teeth? I can't eat bacon with no teeth. Hello?
Yeah, I can't. I could eat bacon, but it would take me a long time.
No, you can't
Uh,
chew it.
I don't
There's
bother
no
with
way.
it. I'll eat sausage. That's easy. But bacon's,
No,
I don't know. If they don't overcook it too much.
no,
If it's
you
crunchy,
can't. You can't chew through it with gum. Sorry. He must be. It must be in small pieces, and he's swallowing it whole because you can't chew bacon with gum.
I heard Ginger was better at swallowing whole.
Hey, Ginger.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the 2 pounds of meat you get.
Well,
I eat king like meat.
I'm waiting for Bud's answer about that because I'm curious myself.
Well,
I can eat
he
bacon
doesn't want to
without
talk
teeth.
with his mouth full, so he's back now, I think.
yeah, I'm back now. I can chew through bacon.
How?
What do you mean, how? Do you know how to walk?
Well, I can't
Yeah.
chew through bacon.
Oh, well, I don't tell you. I've talked about this with you.
Swallow
can-
food.
You can't not chew. A lot of things you can't do, like an apple. You can't rip through an apple. No. Can't eat peanuts. No. But you
I'm sorry, what did you say? Can't eat what?
peanuts.
I thought you said penis.
Oh no.
Bud can eat peanuts.
Busted!
Ah,
You probably
thank
could.
you, Rian.
All right, later, Bill.
Bye,
Yeah,
Belle.
Bell's leaving.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Later,
gotta
Bill.
drive everyone to work
Good
in the
night,
morning.
Bill.
Love you,
Bye,
Belle.
Bell.
Drive safe. I think they're supposed to be.
Or drive like Ginger.
I guess.
Hey, I'm a great driver, man. I even drove truck for a living at one point.
And what were you carrying? What was
And I've
in the
never
truck?
had an accident. I was carrying, the big trucks. What are they called? 18-wheelers. I used to
Yeah.
carry their tires, their airbags, their air brakes, all kinds of stuff. Their rims, anything to do with the big trucks. Those big transfer plates in the middle,
What size
Which is-
truck did you drive?
which was good because I can't lift it. So once I got to my destination, I just had to wait and the guys would unpack the truck because the items were way too heavy for me to lift. So it was great.
Wait, isn't it all on pallets and forklift and stuff?
Some of it, not all of it, not the airbags and stuff.
What size truck did you drive?
Oh, a regular pickup truck.
Pickup truck? You mean like a tractor trailer?
Like
Or
the
No,
big-
pickup truck.
a big pickup truck, and they used to put all the heavy parts in there, the airbags and the tires. Those motherfuckers were big, all those parts.
how big of a truck? How long of a truck?
I don't know. What do you mean? By feet? I don't know. That was like long time ago.
It had
I've
like
been
an
in the
8-foot
auto
bed.
industry my
It
whole
was
life.
probably a ton and a half or 2 ton.
I don't know. But I've been in the auto industry my whole life. I made parts.
A lot of parts stores will use like a ton and a half or 2 ton long bed.
I also worked for Nissan North America because they're American and Canadian company. It was in here in Canada until they moved it all to Manila.
She worked 2 tours at Rosie's Red Light.
Yeah, I've always been in the auto industry.
I've been to Manila a couple times.
But they moved all our jobs to Manila, and we all got laid off. It was bad. Bad, bad. I loved my job, man. I loved it.
I meant to fold it up. I'm gonna do it.
I should make a sandwich. But I put green onions in there, and I put dill weed in there, salt, pepper,
I agree, but
mustard, mayo, no cheese.
So, Bud,
yeah.
what did you do? What was wrong with the channel that you had to fix it? How did YouTube fix it?
Oh yeah, I had to call YouTube, and because when I first alerted them, they had sent a warning to me that someone had because my channel literally got both of them. I got turned off, and when I tried to re-log into Bud Grow, it wouldn't let me. But see, I have another way of getting into it, so I got a hold of YouTube, and they said they would investigate. Well, they got a hold of me this morning.
Okay.
Somebody actually hacked into the account. And
That's crazy. Who would do that? That's stupid.
That's all whatever. They've been
Ginger
threatening.
did.
You Ginger is. That's why we're mad at you. No, I'm
No
just
people got anything better than you.
it's fixed now, except they didn't fix Ginger, and I just don't get it. So I'm gonna go call him again tomorrow and, check about making sure. She said we'll give it a little time for the shadowing.
Oh my
They
god, why is it so fucking hot?
Ginger's having a hot flash.
I gotta open my window. It's too hot.
I thought that, but I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, you said it right as I thought it.
Yeah, if you were to
Well-
touch my skin right now, it's like touching a sunburn. Like you can feel the heat. My body gets really, really hot from the inside out.
Have they done a hysterectomy?
No,
Okay. Well, when it gets too much, they will.
no. Why?
It stops all that from happening. All the hot flash stuff.
Yeah, they go away immediately, Ginger.
Yeah. They go and take out a couple of parts, and then those parts stop making you have problems.
Forget it. I'm not going under the knife again because I already had my lungs collapse once. I'm not going through that again. That's what the anesthetic did to me.
Well, they could hang it from the ceiling, then it wouldn't be under you or over you.
No.
But people, the women that don't get their uterus removed, you know what happens? Is they ended up getting a tumor in there that grows. And like my mom's, hers was like the size of a grapefruit. And that's what happened. That's why that's what happened.
And they
Not
name it.
everybody.
No, but the ones that do, they usually name the kid Hunter.
No kid involved. They call him grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Well, he's been called a fruit, but I don't know about grapefruit.
Oh hell
Ow!
no. Anyway, there's another way I can do this. Some of the medical supplies I need are on Amazon. You have like a wish list, in case you guys are wondering if the money goes for the medical supplies I need. But like I
I
said,
wouldn't spend any money on your worthless ass.
I know I wouldn't either, but
Oh, the stuff I ordered for you will be there Tuesday.
shit. I can't believe the arguments I'm getting into. And now and even though I didn't swear or make any comments, like you're a
You
bitch
threatened
or whatever.
her to put her on the friggin'
We're not talking about her. Stop it.
Oh.
Jesus. Well, it's like this. If I, you know what? Every time I try to, never mind. This is.
Yeah, I was saying my internet was always fucking up, and screwing up, and then I was like, I should get a hold of Comcast and tell them I need a new modem router thing, because this one
Constantly messing up.
wasn't even that new, and it was like 5 years that I had it, and yeah, it was all the time. It would lose. It's like, oh, you're online, you're offline, you're online, you're offline. And sometimes it was good, and sometimes it was horrible, but it was hardly ever. It was never great. And I was gonna go change it out, and they tell me, "Oh, you need to change out your router, and it's free, and we'll send it to you." I'm like, okay. And it was like the home setup guide, which actually worked really smooth.
I got a phone for mine. Mine does that, but mine's probably just a service.
Yeah, last time we upgraded, I don't know, it was a long time ago.
Hers is just a bad IP provider, not much bandwidth.
Yeah.
And they gave me this new thing. It doesn't look anything like the other thing. It looks nothing like it. It's just I don't know. It's not a cube. It's taller than a cube, and it has an angled top. The other one had like flashing lights and would tell you the lights were always flashing all day, all night. This one,
yeah, I've got mine. The front face. It's got green lights across, and it stands up on edge instead of long way. It stands up on edge. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green lights on it.
Yeah, that's the one I had. That's the one I had.
Me too. I have that one.
Yeah, they got a way better one now. It's like a cube thing. It's like half that size. It's not even half that size. It's a wider, but it's not like long. And then the range on it is like double, and the speed is like incredible. Because we got their lowest. I don't know. I just pay for like 800 megabytes or whatever MB per second. I don't know what it is, but 800 is what I pay for. And then I hooked up this router, and then it's like I was getting 913, 920. Like, you're getting 120% of what you're paying for. I'm like, okay.
Now you need to call them and argue. Hey, I'm getting too much speed.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're giving me more than I paid for. I want my money back.
Phone up and say, I want to give some of it to my friend Ginger because she's got bad internet.
Throw some over there for her.
Yeah.
But this thing's like small. It doesn't look like it would be more powerful at all. Because the other one was a big black standing up thing with all the green lights on the front flashing, and the top three stayed on, and then the bottom two.
Yeah.
And it looked powerful, and it got hot and stuff. But yeah, this one's just like, it's way smaller.
Mine. It's right in front of me. It never gets hot. It's a little bit of warm. Ebbs out at the top a little bit, when I'm streaming a movie, but never gets really warm or anything.
And it's you got in Comcast Infinity, right?
No, I'm AT&T.
Oh, okay. That's a whole different one than me.
Can you hear me now?
But basically, those modems are all the same. There's just a little programming difference inside of them.
Well, AT&T comes through your normally comes through your phone line.
No. I don't have a phone line. I have optical fiber.
Cable?
Yes,
That's the cable. Okay.
I have optical fiber, and then my phone line comes out of the back of my modem.
Okay.
Because
I don't have a phone line at all, so I guess I could get. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had AT&T Uverse or whatever it was. I had that like.
why would you pay
years ago.
$39 a month for a phone line you don't use? That's what they want.
Exactly.
Like 30 times or $40 for a phone line, hard line nowadays. That's stupid to pay for that if you don't use it or need it.
I was asking my parents about their home
You know-
phone line, and they told me they pay $119 a month for it, and they can't call out more than 7 miles. They get
What?
7 mile radius. That's
crazy.
free. That's included. 7 miles. Anything else is a long distance call.
I call anywhere in the U.S. and Canada is free. And Mexico. U.S., Canada, and Mexico. Anywhere, any one of those is free. Phone, my home phone or my cell phone.
Yeah. So I told them think about getting rid of it, but switching them over to their cell phones is tough at their age. But the home phone, just get rid of it. You don't have to ever think about it again. It's just gone. Then just keep your phone charged and keep it around. That's the hard part for them is keep their phone charged and keep it where they can hear it. My mom's phone, she's got a little flip phone, She didn't get she doesn't want a smartphone.
A lot of older people go back to flip phones. They don't like the damn.
Yeah, the flip phones are pretty simple. It's just a phone. That's all they want is a phone.
A lot of older people are doing that. They're going back to flip phones.
Yeah, and it's small. Hers is a Cricket. I bought it for her. It's a Cricket.
Okay, yeah.
And then it's small, It's like she had a Razor before, and then
What's the home phone?
yeah, she had it forever, and then she was used to that. So it's kind of a little different, but yeah, she keeps it charged and keeps it with her, but it's like buried in her purse somewhere, and she can't hear someone calling her when it's buried in her purse. It's like, And then my dad has worse hearing, so he keeps his phone with him, I guess. We're trying to train him, me and my brothers.
Oh, there you go. Train them.
Train him by calling him and be like, "Why didn't you answer? Why didn't you answer? Why didn't you answer?"
Are you having a party over there?
What?
Well, a party.
I wish.
Usually there's music and dancing girls and brass poles and
You get them a screensaver that's got a nice pair of boobies on it, and every time
That's
Yeah.
your perverted parties. We're talking about a normal party, please. We're not pervert.
no, that is a normal party.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
A perverted
The
one
last-
comes with
the last-
chains, whips, wall hanging. I mean, but the normal
The
one
last-
is just regular
the last-
orgy.
The last 100 parties I've been to, there was dancing girls and brass poles and
Yeah, but
And
you're a different
lots of
type of
people.
person.
no, I was in a different kind of a place. That's all. Then I come home. I don't have parties. That's all. That's why the last parties I had were like that because I don't know. I come home, I don't have parties. It's just me.
I think it's RSO time.
When you live alone, which Bud doesn't live alone and KY doesn't live alone, but me and
I
you live alone. What do
Yeah.
you do? You can't have a party by yourself. I guess you can, kind of, but
I don't
what are you gonna
party.
do?
This is what I'm gonna
Get
do. I'm
naked?
gonna take some RSO right now. That's what I'm gonna do.
Get a disco light, one of those ones, the little mirrors, sign a thing on it, and then get naked and dance.
Ginger watches naked animal porn.
Oh, you're sick.
I don't know how to have a party by myself.
I think KY needs some RSO too. With these thinking like that.
Oh dang!
No. KY didn't need RSO. Shit. Jesus, could you imagine that full on RSO?
What's RSO's? I need some RSO. What's her real name?
Rex Simpson oil.
Rumpelstiltskin oil.
Rex Simpson. Rick
Bart Simpson.
Rick Simpson.
What?
Okay, I'm not saying it again.
What?
It's hard for me to say it without my teeth. I can't say it.
Say what?
I'm not going there. You're tricking me.
Wet Willie oil? Is that what you said?
Oh, the new vacation when what's his name? Rusty is big and grown up and they go on vacation. That was so funny, bud. And then they went to Chevy Chase's house with his wife. It was
Yeah.
so good.
National Lampoon, right?
Yeah. I watched it the other day.
That original one was great.
Yeah, I got them all on DVD. I like the Las Vegas one the best. That's my favorite one.
Well,
This
the
was
one hey, KY, have you ever seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
good. Mm-mm.
Ever seen what?
Fear and Loathing.
No.
You gotta watch that movie, dude. That is quite possibly the funny. It's one of the funniest stoner films ever put out. This guy, I just can't even begin.
Wait. As funny as what?
It's one of the funniest drug movies ever to come out.
No,
Serious.
yeah, well, I don't really watch those.
No,
Step
but
Brother is number one. Step
no,
Brother.
but no, actually, David Chappelle's.
Cheech and Chong was the last drug
Yeah.
movie
Yeah,
Step
they were
Brothers
great.
is the best.
Well, I
that was
say
like
that
10
because
years ago.
this guy, he's a reporter. He's going to. At one point, he wakes up. His Vegas room is completely flooded, and there's an alligator in there.
Alligator. That's why you like that movie.
It's not even half as funny as Step Brothers. Step Brothers is the best. Boats and hoes.
I don't know. What was that? There was a movie called Old School or something. That was really
Yeah, I got that too when he runs naked down the street and his wife catches him.
Oh, my stomach hurt so bad by the end of the movie. I was laughing through the whole thing.
Tag is good too when they play tag, when they leave their work and everything and they go play tag. That was good.
Well, I like the Half Baked by Chappelle. That was some funny shit.
Yeah, but that's not a movie. That's a stand-up comedy.
No, that is a movie called Half Baked, starring.
Oh, the movie. I thought you were talking about stand-up. Yeah, I got Half Baked with Go Boy. Remember when he used to play Go Boy? His stand-up comedy is good too. Jimmy, whatever his name is, Jimmy something. The guy that played Goat Boy. And
Yeah.
he talks about the tequila and all the alcohol's in his stomach, beating each other up. Remember that? And then the tequila comes walking in.
Hey,
That was
do you
funny.
guys remember? Do you guys remember? Like Scooby Doo and Shaggy and stuff.
Yep.
And then, do you know who did the voice of Shaggy?
I'm not
The
sure.
original for
I
first
don't remember anymore. I used to know.
forever. It was Casey Kasem,
Get out.
the guy that was like Casey Kasem, top 80, every weekend, top
Yeah.
40, and
Oh my
he'd have a show. He was on TV. Yeah, he was also the voice of Shaggy. Come on, Scoob. Let's smoke a bowl, Scoob.
Exactly.
Because he played like he's so stoned, and they're so hungry all the time. They're like, hungry. We're so hungry.
I love the Flintstones. They're my favorite cartoons. Is the Flintstones.
Flintstones were good. I don't
Yeah,
know
they're
what
my
I would
favorite.
think if I watched them now. I don't know what I would think.
I watch them
Nah,
now,
I'd watch them now. I love the Flintstones, dude.
and I watch what's that called? Merry Melodies. The old ones. They're on YouTube like 7 hours at a time. They got tons of them. Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies, the old one.
Oh wow.
What
They
about
were
when I went to like Scrappy Doo? The little mini Scooby Doo. It was Scrappy Doo. You
never
guys
heard of it.
remember that?
No.
Oh, that was the one that replaced the Scooby Doo. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
you had
kids
to have
watched them.
kids.
I was too busy at that time. I know my kids watched them.
Yeah, you had to have kids and watch TV with them to know. But yeah,
Yeah, my kids watched Scrappy Doo and
yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah, they saw all that.
Reading Rainbow and oh my god, there were so many shows.
Yeah, the
The Magic
Flintstones
School Bus.
the Flintstones and the Jetsons were my thing. I love them, and the Little Rascals too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like the Jetsons more only because they were more rare because there was like more Flintstones than there was Jetsons to watch, and so like when Jetsons that was like special.
I got I got all the Flintstones. I got the very first episode that's black and white, and it's only like 4 minutes long. He's in the swimming pool, and that was the very first one.
Very first one, what?
Episode of the Flintstones.
Flintstones episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think that was Hanna Barbera, right? And yeah,
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
they did an awesome job with it. It was like number one for I don't know for a whole decade, And then they got Shamu. Remember Shamu? He was like that little alien that would pop in and pop out
Yep.
and grant them wishes and stuff. That was funny.
Oh my God! You know what happened to me? The phone rang and I answered it, and some guy said, "Oh, you won a raffle or everything." I said, "You could keep your money and keep it." And I said, "Don't phone back here," and I hung up. And he kept phoning back, and he kept flirting with me. And I threatened him. I said, "If you call back one more
Oh,
time,
yeah.
I'm gonna block your number." So I ended up blocking his number. Friggin' moron kept calling back.
Good.
Yeah,
You did
Steve,
the right thing.
told you
You
not to
did the
keep
right
calling.
thing, except you did the right thing, except you have like twice as much patience as I would have had.
Oh, I
But
blocked
other
the
than
number.
that, you did the right thing.
Told you
I
to
wouldn't have
stop.
even answered the call to begin with, but
I know.
if I did answer
I
the
told you to stop calling her, Stevie.
call,
Last time Stevie called me, how much did it cost, Stevie? cost them money to
Mm,
talk to me.
a
I
lot.
felt really bad.
Is a lot. I have other apps that I can call on, but you guys don't have the same apps. Like I don't have Messenger. I have Line, and I have other one. I don't remember what it is.
Well, I mean, don't you have the one on Chatterbait?
You have to call in that system, you know. No, I don't have Chatterbait.
You can call her on Chatterbait. Hey, Ginger. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I have Line as my main. If I want to call out of the country, I use Line because in the rest of the world, that's what they use more than anything is Line.
Why
All
is
of Europe, all of India, all of Asia, all everybody uses Line. That's what you use.
what do you
That's the
want?
one I have because everybody has it.
Yeah.
But Messenger, no, because Facebook, no. I, uh,
A quantum
me and Facebook,
cigarette.
me and
I don't
Facebook aren't friends anymore for a long time.
I don't know what you want. Are you smoking, bud? I'm gonna smoke with you. And I took some RSO. Where's that? Oh, I don't have a lighter. I gotta use my torch. I'll try my lighter one more time.
You know what I'm gonna stop doing? I'm gonna stop smoking weed. I pretty much have already, but now it's official. And then that doesn't mean I'm not gonna ingest weed. That just means I'm smoking it. Me and smoking it don't get along very well because I don't like coughing.
Me neither. I love
And
digesting it though. I love RSO and my edibles because they
oh
direct
my
me to
god,
the body pain. That's why.
my brownies I make. Oh my god, they're like,
It's amazing, isn't it? The difference. I'd rather digest it than smoke it.
Oh, I
oh,
love
it's
smoking. The feeling of a nice, cool blast of carginess ripping through your esophagus into your lung canal. I love
Mm.
smoking. You know, no, really, honestly, I don't want to go. I have people wanting to go to vapor. I don't want to do anything. If I can't, it's like right now. If I don't have weed, I don't smoke. I'm not gonna dab. I'm not gonna. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this, guys. People seem to get a butthurt when I say I don't want to use RSO or I don't want to. It's not because I'm judgmental. I just don't want to go there. I'll smoke, and if I can't get weed, I won't smoke. I
It's a
can't. I just
personal
don't.
choice, you know.
There you go. There you go. It's like now. It's like realistically, I've never had a real reason to not take pain medicine. You know, I just didn't want to do it. It was my personal thing. You know, it does have some medical side effects on me, but you know, whatever. But I just didn't want to take it because I didn't want to get addicted. Well, I have nothing to lose now, so I'm thinking KY because they're just drooling to give me pain pills, just drooling, handing me all these things. So, what type should I take? Seriously, they asked me if there was a particular type I wanted to take.
of pain pill.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to take them, I want to still take something that's going to make make my
Well,
eyeballs.
I don't know. Start with their lightest thing, which should be like Tylenol codeine.
No,
That's,
I've had that
that's
years
the
ago.
lightest thing. I wouldn't go for the heavy stuff. I mean, you could work your way up to it, but they can give you
Why
OxyContin.
work my
I
way?
don't know. I wouldn't go
Why
there
do you
if
have
it was you.
what?
On my
Don't,
phone.
don't go
Okay.
there. Don't go there.
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go stupid, dude, just because I'm.
No.
I just saw an article, something about some doctor out west just perfected some kind of organic pain medicine. No, no opioids, none of that shit.
Oh, the pharmaceuticals gonna love that.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh, there it is. I don't know why I placed it there. Okay. Thank you.
Uh huh. Anyway, so
I
it's
had it somewhere because I was using it for the timer on bacon. But
Man, I love
you never
edibles.
replaced
Adderall?
Edibles.
oh,
Edibles.
I can't take.
Oh,
I can't take pain medication. I'm allergic to all of it.
Ginger, you need to get closer to your microphone so we
I'm
can actually
allergic. I'm allergic.
actually hear you.
I'm allergic to painkiller, so that's my alternative is
So
edibles and
remember, if
also.
nut shows up,
yeah.
don't use the pan on the stove.
I know, what a dick.
I heard Adderall in it. It almost made me fall over.
Yes.
What I say.
But yeah, edibles? Oh hell yeah.
Oh, I'm live, dude.
Is Adderall lorazepam? Because that's I take lorazepam at night, but it doesn't do nothing to me because I'm immune to it.
Hmm. When I harvested my buds, and then I had all the shake and little buds that weren't clipping off. They weren't worth clipping off, drying.
Yes,
You
they
got all
are.
that
You use them
bud
for canna butter and stuff. You process the small stuff in the large.
Right. So what I did was I turned it into bubble hash, where you put it in a bucket and with ice and you beat the hell out of it.
That's what I have now is bubble hash. Yeah.
Yeah, I love bubble hash. And then from there, then you pour it through your filters, and you get down to like the 0.5 micron filter, and it's just like, oh, look at that
Yep,
bubble
that's what
hash.
I'm smoking
And
now.
anyway, yeah, and then I scraped all that off, and then I put it in a coffee grinder, not kind of a whole bunch, and then I took like a quarter cup of it, or maybe a third of a cup, like a third of a cup, maybe even less than that, a couple teaspoons, and put it in a whole thing of oil. When you buy oil, I put it in a whole thing of oil on the stove and put it on to where it was like, I don't know, it was right around 280 or something, 300. And I was watching it, and then I just let it go like all day, 9 hours.
What, the blender?
It's the no, it was on
He
the
made
stove.
tincture. He made tincture.
I made oil.
Yeah, it's called tincture. Because
Yeah,
there's different types of oil. So that's a tincture oil.
yeah.
Tincture is oil
Yeah.
mixed with
It
another.
was like 9 hours on the stove, and not that hot, but hot enough that it activated everything. And oh my god, it's fucking crazy. Then
Yeah,
you make brownies with that oil, and you got to put it.
a slow steep.
Yeah, yeah, for all day. I let it go all day, and then oh man, I make brownies, and
I'm proud of you,
brownies
Stevie. For
brownies are
very
like
proud.
a third of a cup of oil. I take that oil, my special oil, and then oh my god, my brownies! Watch out!
I'm so proud of you because you did it the right way. I'm so proud.
Yeah, and then
Nah.
now I still have a whole bunch left, but it's not bubble hash anymore. I mean, I still have enough of that. I can make another batch, but I got all this weed, and then
Damn lighters
so,
don't work.
I
so
cannot wait till I grow my shit next year. Or whenever the fuck it's coming up.
I
Yes,
can't wait to
all
make
right,
some
dude.
canna butter, man.
Anyway, we got the update. Well, never mind.
I love canna butter.
Because now that I'm like ingesting it, not smoking it, which is ingesting it too. But now that I'm eating it, yeah, it takes a little bit more time, but it's like so much better. My body's happy. I just relax.
Well, yeah, because when you smoke it, it affects your brain. When you digest it, it affects your body. So there's,
Yeah,
they're both different.
yeah. I didn't need my brain thing. I wanted the body thing. My whole body's like, oh, before your back was aching, now you're fine.
Yep.
before your ankles hurt. Now they're fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
I got it.
And you can sleep really, really well with edibles. I can, anyways. I don't know if everybody can.
I can't. I can only right now because of my stomach. I need weed. My digestive and what's going on with my oh well, hell, I don't know. Whatever part of my body at this point is digesting.
Apparently none.
No, that's not,
But your nephew took on the job.
This lady actually copped an attitude. She's like, well, why aren't you walking? You know, this, I love this kid. Seriously, why aren't you walking? Why am I walking yet? She goes, you've been out of that hospital for 6 months. They say that maybe you should go into a home and you could probably take. Lady, you haven't sent somebody in 6 months. How stupid are you? You're calling me up from the place to tell me because she was so happy with herself. Christ, I thought she was going to jerk off right there on the fucking phone. We're increasing your hours. Yeah, oh God, I'm so, you know what, KY, I am so fucking lucky. It's a good thing
You're increasing them from 0 to 0?
No, it's chronic. Because I went to chronic health failure, heart failure. I get the full Monty when it comes to the hours given. And like she said, why aren't you up yet? And I'm like, you haven't sent anyone yet. God, it's just, it's.
And when you said that, what did you say?
Same thing when you were on the phone. They get quiet, KY, because the mental gymnastics, even in their head, is going, because now they're looking at the notes. I don't know if someone types in 59 font. We are fucked because they get real quiet. It's mind-boggling, KY. I have a memory loss problem because of what I'm going through, and I remember you're an idiot. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
If you wake up to a woman yelling at you and you're not even married, then you're in a bad
fuck, bud.
That's right. Me and KY were talking about that. That's funny.
You can't yell that and you're not even getting any. Shut up.
Okay, John Stevie, let's go. Me and you. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Let's
go. I think if we left and went to the airports right now, we wouldn't even make 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Where's the safest place to live? I think we should all go there.
I told you it's a little encampment we want to start up.
It's this lovely field in Ukraine.
Fuck you. I'm not laugh it up, Stevie, but I am going to pull this out of my ever-loving ass. We're going to have the place. It's going to be me, you, Ginger, KY, Bell, Graham. It's going to be for us. I don't have long to live, so it's not going to be that long from now, so. But it's going to come to fruition. I don't lose. It's just the way it is. Well, I do, but and like I said, guys, the only thing I'm concerned right now is the fact that I, with all these conditions are dropping on me, which is absolutely fabulous.
Just fabulous.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
You watch that show.
Is that like when you're a Boy Scout and you earn a badge?
You know? You're in a badge. No, but it's a show.
You get stitches on.
Absolutely funniest show you'll see is a show called Absolutely Fabulous. But no, it's
heart disease badge. Sew it on your thing.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is help old ladies across the street. You get another one.
Got nothing to lose either, guys. That's why my first stand-up's gonna come out. That should be really cool. Like I said, all I need to do is focus. See, I wanted a job, but I can't walk. However,
you could do it. You could do it right there. You could film yourself.
No, I am.
All of it. You just need somebody to edit it. You gotta have somebody to edit it.
I'm working on that now. I just want to get my stand-up. I mean, I could, but like I said, Stevie, I don't really
Yeah.
truly know exactly what I'm going to do right now. They unfortunately, it's not just one thing, and honestly,
What kind
I
of comedy are you thinking of? Not political comedy, hopefully. Although
no
that does sound pretty good.
no
People like it.
I don't tend to do hardcore political things, Stevie, because I'm more of an improv and things like that. You laugh at things that are going on around you. I really don't give a fuck about the politics. That's really it. Usually,
Right.
I just don't. I know that's probably not. It cuts off a lot of things because there's a lot of funny people. They're all funny. They really are.
Well,
But
there's a lot more things to make fun of than
exactly.
politics. I mean, politics is like hilarious, but yeah, don't. I
I,
wouldn't go there.
I honestly can say that I usually hit up religions. I'm and it's Catholic.
Yeah.
I'm Catholic and I attack the living shit out of Catholic. But then
Can you do ventriloquism?
You're
Ventriloquism?
allowed to.
Ventriloquism? I can't say it.
Ventriloquist.
no,
Yeah.
I don't do that. Somebody told me I should do it, but there's like one person that became famous. Only one, and that guy was unbelievable, and his
Who is
career
it?
was rocky at best.
Who is
guy-
it? Jeff
What?
Dunn? Was it
Yes.
Jeff Dunn?
Yes,
Jeff Durham.
yes, Jeff Durham. He's the only one that pulled that off. What's
Oh,
Bud cutting
I
off?
love it.
Well, a whole bunch of other people, they did all right, but
I can tell you what Bud's cutting off. Probably half of Graham's ass, so he sits kind of at an angle when he's in that chair.
which side? You gonna lean left or right?
I'm
Well,
sorry,
yeah.
but I need to interject here for a minute.
Here's
Hold-
Quan
Hold
making all
on.
kinds of noise.
Hold on.
Need to put Quan away, Ginger.
Ow! Ow!
All right, anyway, go ahead, KY. I had to mute you. KY, you're muted.
All right.
Don't.
Okay, you heard that Raquel Welch passed away today.
Right. 81 years
Did
old.
she?
Yeah.
81 years old. That and she. Did you see a picture of her recently?
No,
Still,
I
was
don't want to.
Quan, mute, please.
she had.
Stevie who?
No, she was actually a good
Stevie
looking,
who?
Yes. Yes.
little kitty.
I don't know. You know who? You know who like made a deal with the devil? Is Cher. What the hell? She's like 80 now, and she looks like I don't know. She looks like 40. She had to like make a deal with the devil, I think.
Yep, I believe you.
Lots of good plastic surgery. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who I think is really good looking? Is that woman that played with that Arnold Schwarzenegger and she was dancing in the room. It was they were married in the movie and he was undercover agent and she wasn't allowed to know and someone was trying to blackmail her. Do you remember? Oh, what's her name?
Now I totally threw away all his movies and stuff.
Oh, fuck. I can't remember her name.
I don't remember.
Oops.
I don't remember the movie.
I don't either. But I'm like I said, I
It was
stopped.
Arnold. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger and right.
Doesn't matter, right?
I don't know.
Ginger, is she there?
I don't know. We were trying to. We were getting our member berries out.
Does she know she muted herself?
I don't know. You're muted,
Sad.
Ginger.
I guess she knows.
I'm guessing she does. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hell.
I'm trying to look up the movie, and I had to mute in case Juan started to me out.
Started?
Started.
That's
Let's
right.
get past the porn ads. Is that what you said?
Was it? No, not Escape. No, I think it's called True Blue. I don't even see it here.
Hopefully
Called
they
True
blocked and
Blue.
banned.
Something like that. It was a good movie anyway. Anyway, oh, what's her name? I can't remember. I don't know. I think
Ooh.
she's the hottest woman. I can't remember her name.
What's the name of the movie?
Yeah, her. Yeah, I don't remember her.
I think it's
Not-
True Blue. I'm not sure.
True Blue.
Hey, KY,
I couldn't find it.
you remember it was her. She was standing right next to him.
Yeah, she's the one. That one.
I thought you guys don't like pronouns.
Ah,
You can't remember her dancing for him? You can't remember her doing a striptease for him? No one
Was
can
she a-
remember that movie.
Was she a she her or a he her?
No one remembers that, a striptease for Arnold Schwarzenegger from his wife. No one remembers that.
no, because
You
I
guys
can't
heard it?
stand Arnold Schwarzenegger, period.
Wait,
No,
wait,
but
wait,
there's
wait.
other-
Hey, Ginger, what's the name of that again?
True Blue.
Blue.
I think it was
True
something
Blue.
like True Blue or something like
True
that.
lies. True lies.
True Lies. That's it. That's it.
Okay. True
Oh,
Lies.
yeah.
I know that movie. Yeah.
The girl,
1994.
the woman in there. She's. I think she's one of the hottest women on the earth.
All right.
What's her
See who it
name?
was. I'm getting there. IMDb made way more hard to find stuff now.
And his buddy kept telling him about how this woman had the ass like of a 14-year-old boy.
It's Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's it. Jamie Lee Curtis. She's gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. And Tia Carrera, she's pretty hot too. Eliza Dushku. I would. Dang, they had a whole bunch of hot chicks on that movie. A whole bunch of creepy looking guys. All the guys look creepy as hell. All of them.
Oh, that's always nice to
All the
know.
girls are hot. All the girls are hot and all the guys are like creepy as fuck. Except for Arnold. I don't know.
No,
Maybe he is.
they're all creepy as
The other
fuck.
guys just look at it. You just look at them and they're like, yeah. You can't babysit my kids, dude. No. Oh, hell no. I'm not going to rent you a fucking room. Fuck no.
Well,
All the
I'm not
women are all beautiful. All the women are like 10s and they're models. That's funny.
well, I'm probably getting ready to wrap this up. You guys want to go backstage? That'd be cool. Or maybe you got to go home, or I don't know what you got to do.
I gotta go home. I can't stay here any longer.
I know. Anyway, like I said, thanks everyone for showing up. Now you got the update. We will see you soon. Bud Grower's at least back. I can at least talk and chat now. All right, until then, everyone take care. Bud out.
KY out.